Pretty sunrise coming up over Pensacola Bay right there, folks. What's happening, and welcome to another video. We are doing something a little different today. It's the first offshore fishing trip of 2025. As you can see right behind me, we have extremely calm waters, and hopefully it stays that way. And we're gonna jump on the boat right over here with our buddy Brian, 30-foot cobia, and we're gonna go see if we can catch something to bring home for dinner. All right, folks, we have not done an offshore trip yet. It is March 2025. That is the boat we're going on right there, cobia with 300 Yamahas on the back. All right, let's rock and roll.
Ready to go.
It's a little chilly this morning. I got to put on my jacket for this run. I didn't think it was going to be this cold, but it is. We're about to take off right here. We're going to go look for some bait. Again, I haven't been offshore fishing all year, so I don't know what's out here, but we're going to go try to get some bait and then see what we can go catch. We have arrived on our spot here, folks, and the current is way worse than I thought it was going to be. We're having a hard time keeping the trolling motor, getting that trolling motor to hold. We've got the Rodan up there, and it is working on like 10 speed right now, and we did not catch any bait. There was no bait anywhere. So what I'm going to do, show you what I'm gonna do right here. Since we didn't catch any bait, I'm gonna take a flat fall jig right here and just drop it down to the bottom just to see if there's anything down here. I know there's fish down here, but we've got a ton of current. I don't know if they're biting right now. Hadn't been out here all year, so. You're not gonna believe this, Brian.
What?
I got cut off on the way down.
Yep, that's a cut.
Unbelievable. That's my jig was dropping down. I got completely cut off. That had to be a king. Let's try that again. Now, I'm not too worried about losing. These are Brian's jigs. So.
You never have work. You're very relaxed.
Oh, Ray, you may have a big trigger. That's acting like a big trigger, Ray. And it is triggerfish season. Got one coming up right here. Pretty good fighting fish. I think you got a big trigger. That's what it's acting like. All right, let's see if we can get the first fish of the day right here. Another thing to catch those big triggers is reel up off the bottom about 10 cranks, and a lot of times that'll get the bigger trigger fish. We've got so much current, we're not getting any bites. I'm gonna drop down a little piece of squid right here and see if that'll do the trick. There's some real big triggerfish here, and it is triggerfish season, so I'd love to see if we can get on one of those. There's the bite, but that ain't a triggerfish. That was a snapper. Yep, there he is. That ain't a trigger. I can tell by the bite. That's a red snapper right there, unfortunately. Because you cannot keep those right now in the state of Florida. There's a lot of fish down here at this spot, but getting these fish to bite right now has been a chore. This is gonna be a big old snapper right here, I guarantee you. Yep. Man. So that one has to go back here, folks. Unfortunately, that is a red snapper, and red snapper season is not open right now. Now the area that we were fishing here is the famous 29th Edge, probably one of the most popular fishing areas in the Gulf. And it's just a shelf that runs along the Gulf Coast, and we have caught so many fish in this area. Now out of my area, it's about 28, 29 miles to get to the edge, and it drops off into about 200 foot of water, and it usually makes for a very eventful trip. All right, we are dropping another piece of squid to the bottom right here. See if we can catch us a keeper fish. Everybody on the boat has caught keeper fish except for me. I don't know, I just don't have it today. All right, we're down. There's a bite. Come on. Got it. There's a fish. There's a fish. Come on. This one's coming in like a scamp or something, maybe. Now he's fighting. Guys, y'all don't understand. Nobody else on the boat is catching red snapper, and I'm catching one every single drop. Everybody else doing the same thing I'm doing is catching good keeper fish except for me.
Do you think you want to touch it?
So that's an almaco right there. They're crushing the almacos. Those are good to eat. I can't catch one. I've tried everything under the sun. Look at this. They're coming in right and left.
Crazy, huh?
All right, y'all. We're going to take this smaller flat fall right here and do some light tackle jigging about 100 feet down, 50 to 100 feet down, something like that. Let's see if that does the trick.
I'm going to put another one up here.
Yeah. Let's see if that does the trick.
Nice almacos, too. I'm able to get to the bottom, but I was about 2 foot off the bottom.
All right, we got to get one this time. There we go. There we go. There's so many fish down here right now. But I need to catch something different than a red snapper.
Drew's putting $20 on a red snapper.
If I were at the casino, I'd put money on a red snapper right now. Oh, we got one!
Look at that.
That's an almaco jack right there. Great to eat. We are going to keep him. So this was the ticket right here, dropping down to a smaller flat fall. All right, this is a really small flat fall jig.
Oh, that's great.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
I thought that was his fish. That wasn't a
No.
you to catch an almaco.
Yeah. I feel like Bearded Brad.
I wish you didn't throw it back. I was going to say it. I said, no, that's just mean. I love it in that video. I remember somebody commented. It was
Oh, there we go. Man, that jig is getting hammered. That's a little bigger one there, I think. What'd you catch?
I got 2 reds for your price.
Oh, there you go. At least somebody else is catching snapper.
Mojo has shifted.
I know. It's fun on this light tackle jigging out here, y'all. Let's see what else. Oh, nay, I'm on a roll now. I'm on a roll. So what's cool about these is if you can't keep amberjack right now, but you can keep almacos, and they're great to eat. All right, folks, jig going down right here. Let's see if we can get another one. You know, Brian, those were way off the bottom. Those were only probably 60 foot under the boat.
And I noticed that while I was going down and the line stops on me, right?
Yeah.
It stops feeding, and then as soon as I checked it, it's hooked up. So yeah, it's kind of nice not to have to go out without.
Yeah. I like jigging out here because you really just never know what you're going to get. Let's see if we'll get a bite there. Down a little further here. There we go. Got him. Got him. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Finally got a double.
I think I got a bigger one. Oh.
But actually, I got Ray and Drew to clean both. You and I can both.
Oh, nice. Nice.
If Brian would keep the electric reel, I'd finish these off pretty quick. Electric
This is cool. Y'all. There's a lot of fish down here. Oh, look at here. That may be oh, another almaco. That's a bigger one. That's a nice almaco right there, y'all. We are going to keep that one for the grill. You know, it's funny. I switched we've done everything. Jigging, squid, you name it. And this smaller flatfall jig is the best thing going. Thanks to Ray for bringing them. So now I'm just kind of watching the line, and when it's there, it stopped. So now I'm probably gonna get, yeah, I got him. That is wild. That is wild. It's a crazy almaco bite. And you can tell the difference between these amberjack and almaco. They're shaped completely different, and their dorsal fin is completely different. So check it out, y'all. The one in this hand is an almaco, and this is an amberjack. Now look at the dorsal fin, it's completely different. The amberjack's a lot longer. The almaco's shaped a little more like a football, and we can keep him, cannot keep him. So let's just watch. When that line stops, we're gonna start jigging, because that means they're hitting it. There we go. Got him. Tell you what, let's do. This spot was actually reading better up there. Let's move up about 50 feet and see if we can find a different bite. Maybe. I mean, you know, there could be vermilion here. There could be anything. There we go. Another almaco right there on the flat fall. Now that they're biting good, I'm gonna try to drop a bigger one just to see if we can get a bigger fish down there. Try to get this one to go all the way to the bottom and see what happens. You know, 150 to 100 foot, maybe. Yeah. I was just watching my line and it would stop. Oh, we got one, but he ain't a big one, I don't think. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Now he's starting to fight. It didn't matter. I still think it's another almaco that we got on that the bigger jig here. Come on. Yep. Just another almaco. Hit the bigger jig, didn't matter. Right now in the state of Florida, you can't keep much, so if you want to put some meat in the cooler, that's the way to do it. All right, we're headed back down here, folks. I thought I was going to outsmart these little almacos with a bigger jig, but it don't look like that's happening. That may be something bigger there. Oh, dang. Dang, hold on. That's something bigger for sure. Okay. He got me in the rocks. Look at that line, y'all. That's how much bad the structure is down there. All right, I'm going back to the small jig. We moved it about 75 feet just to see if we can get on a different bite here. There we go, immediately. Got him. Feels like another Almaco though. It's crazy how many Almacos are here. Yeah, yep. Another Almaco, Jack. Another Almaco right there, y'all. Check him out. You know, I love doing this kind of jigging when the action's this good. I'm gonna try to get it to the bottom this time. See if we can catch something else. Oh, you caught a red snapper. Oh, I think we're down. Nope, we're not down. It just stopped and you're on. You don't even have to work it. It's wild. It's hard to get a bait to the bottom right now. So right now, scamp you cannot keep out here. Red snapper, amberjack, gag grouper. So most of the fish are closed right now, so it's nice to find a bite, you know. And I actually like these Almaco like this better than amberjack. Turning out to be a eventful day anyway. Now, I'd be curious to know, have you tried that on the bottom? Yeah, I'm just curious if there's triggerfish here. Yeah. Yeah, I just think there's so many of them down there that it's. I'm already on it. He's got it on the way down. It's just wild. Love this little jig. All right, I'm done jigging. We are going even bigger this time, bigger setup here. Saragossa, what is this, 20,000? Big flatfall, just to see if we can get one of these monsters up. I know there's some monsters down here, so. Already got him. Yeah. Second it gets down there, I got one, and that's a good one. Here, that's a good fish. That's definitely a bigger fish. And I got him up off the bottom. A big jig. I don't know what it is, but it's a much better fish here.
Big red snapper.
I see it down there. It's a jack. That's an amberjack. But that is an amberjack right there. Not even a real big amberjack, just a little guy, but they sure do put up a fight. He got to go back. All right. Big jig going back down. Let's see if there's any monsters down there. That one fought a lot bigger than what he was. It's fun when you get into action like this. There's just so many fish down there. You can't drop it down without catching something. All right, let's see. There it is. There it is. Just 1 second and we got one. That feels like an almaco maybe that ate that big jig. Yeah. How many fish are here? Unreal. We've got 4 fish right now. Okay. I think we got enough. Oh, look at this. Just a foul hooked almaco. Oh, somebody's got a drag screamer over there. All right, I know there's a big one down there. You got a big one. Was that on a jig?
It's on the bottom.
Sure.
So one day Mom came to me and she said, could you take your little brother out and teach him something? She says, he's constantly coming home with Gregory Solgar, the kid across the street.
Got him.
Picking on him, beating on him, and you know.
Yeah.
So I started, I don't know if you remember that or not. I started with him with the gloves, started training him. Next thing you know, Solar's mom's coming over. Why is he Ray beating him? I'm like,
What you got?
oh, right. Well, you know what? It's that spot.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
on the
that's
boat.
right. That's right.
Oh, Alex's friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take it. It was so funny. Man, boy, you are the foul hook. Man,
Yeah.
that's called snagging it. Isn't that?
That shows you how many are down there.
Where's that? Where's his pliers?
Crazy.
He's got them right now.
Man, it's wild. I can't even jig because there's so many
That's a big almond.
almacos down there.
What's the plan?
I think we need to move it on to a different species. We're gonna move it on to another location, see if we can get some different species. Going down with some squid now. Let's see if we can catch a trigger fish. All right, it's triggerfish season. I'd love to get a big triggerfish. That's deep here. All right, we're down. Oh, there's a bite. Come on, take it, take it, take it. There he is, got him. Got him. Well, it ain't a triggerfish, but it might be a vermilion snapper. Fighting like a big vermilion here. Or a small red, but I think it may be a big vermilion. A big vermilion. I'll take that. Yes, sir. There's a keeper vermilion. There's a vermilion snapper right here, folks. Great to eat. We'll put him in the box as well. That was encouraging. Let's go back down. See See if we can get another one here. Yep, there you go. There's another vermilion. He may be a little small to keep though. I would chunk him back, yeah, even if he's legal. We got a lot of meat. All right, let's see. We're down. Come on. He already bit it. Dang, he may have already got me. Nope, got him. There we go. Oh, he's off. What the heck? They got my bait in like 2 seconds. No, here he is. There he is. There we go. Got him. That's another vermilion there. I don't know how big though.
Yeah, I didn't get him hit, but
Small vermilion here. No, they don't. I'd love to get some bigger ones. Come on. Feel like there's triggerfish or something hitting me because they're stealing my bait in like 2 seconds. There's a fish. Got him. That's gonna be probably, if this is a red snapper, we're moving. Nope, triggerfish. Hey, there's a different species. I knew there was triggers down there because that's what, I could feel them getting my bait. Now that guy's a little small to keep, so we are gonna have to release him, but that's good to know. All right, we need a bigger triggerfish than that to take home for dinner. Come on. That's a triggerfish too. Come on. Nope, that may be a vermilion there. If this is a vermilion, it's a good one. It's gonna be a big vermilion here, unless it's a red snapper. Ah, I was wrong. Triggerfish that was fighting weird. Another undersized triggerfish. All right, we need them bigger than that to keep. All right, y'all, we got a live ruby red lips going down right here on the Saragossa 20,000. I want to try to catch something big, and so big live bait is the ticket, even though we couldn't catch any live bait today, so had to catch it out here. Wait, is he off? Dang. Oh, there he is. Got him. Got him. Okay. Okay. I don't know. We put down that ruby red lips and he lasted about 20 seconds. Oh, Lord. Come on, fish, get up here. There he is. I don't know what it is, but we'll see here in a second. Oh, yep. Smashed that ruby. Not a giant, but decent little amberjack. Hammered it. We're gonna let him go. See you, buddy. Ooh. I want to get on board the hard. Oh, there. Ooh, he hit it again. Let's see if he'll come back. Yeah, I'm on board. I got him. I wanted to catch a big hardtail, and that's what we got right here. Y'all, watch. I can't wait to show y'all the size of these hardtails that are swimming around under our boat right here. All right, biggest ones you've ever seen. And I caught the smallest one of the day. Not even close. Look at the size of these hardtails right here. Now, this was the one I just caught. It's the smallest one of the day. I'm actually going to release them. But this is what we've been consistently catching right here. Ray has on jigs. They're just a massive school of them underneath the boat. And they're absolutely giant. Oh, it's finally calming down. Turning into a really nice day out here on the Gulf. We still need to catch our triggerfish. We're gonna go make one more stop, try to put some triggerfish in the boat, and then head on in, clean some fish. All right, y'all, we are at one of our last spots here, and the goal is to get a keeper triggerfish. Now, I got a light tackle Carolina rig, little piece of squid, and I'm gonna drop it down about 50 foot right here, that's it. And just see if we can get hit. I know there's some good ones here, but a lot of times you will have to weed through the smaller ones or the snapper in order to catch them. I'm down. I'm 45 foot down right now, 50 foot down. Probably gonna get hit quickly.
Have y'all ever done the naval air?
There we go, finally. Okay. All right, he's acting like a snapper. Nope, trigger, just the wrong size. Undersized trigger again, good gracious. We've caught so many big triggers at this spot, and all we can catch is undersized ones right now, but that's okay. Another squid going down here. Drop this one down about 40 to 60 foot, something like that. It's an instant bite. Oh, they're down deeper now. Yep, come on, take it. Another small one coming up here, I think. Yep, it's just small one after small one. Oh no, I do not. The dolphin will though. All right, couple more drops. You know, you can only keep one triggerfish per person in the state of Florida. We usually always get our keeper triggerfish out here, but today they've been kind of hard to come by for some reason. But we're gonna still keep trying. All right. There's the bite. Take it, take it, take it, take it. There he is. Same size, I think. Maybe a hair bigger. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yep. All right. Getting a little bigger. Come on. They got some wild looking teeth. Check that out. I'm telling you, we're gonna get a keeper trigger. All right, let's keep going, y'all. Right here. We don't have much time left. There's a ton of them down there. We just got to get the right size one to bite. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. I think all the big ones have been caught. That's okay. We're having fun trying. All right, I think we are waving the white flag. We've got a bunch of fish. Not a ton of quality fish, but it was fun out here today. We're gonna bring them back home, clean them up and cook them up. All right, folks, we just got back to the house. That was a pretty cool offshore day for March. You know, not a lot in season right now, but we had a lot of action out there, and we did bring home some fish. I've got some Almaco jack, some vermilion snapper. We've got our seasonings laid out right here, and we're gonna make a special sauce for you guys for this fish. Now, the very first thing I am gonna do right here is season this fish up. I'm gonna season it up with some Tony's. We've also got some Crave seasoning in our flour right there as well. So, but let's go ahead and get these fish fillets seasoned up for you guys. You know, it's nice to mix it up and get offshore every now and then, and that's what I try to do. If you're new to this channel, folks, I try to mix it up as best as I possibly can. Now, what we're going to do with this fish, with this Almaco, is we're going to go flour right here, then we're going to go egg yolk, and then back in the flour. All right, there we go. One big Almaco jack fillet. Let's go one more in the seasoned flour right here, in the egg yolk, and back in the seasoned flour. Big thanks to Melanie, who is behind the camera, for setting up this spread for us right here, making these cooking videos possible, folks, because they wouldn't look nearly as good if it was just me. We're gonna go ahead and get that fish cooked up. We've got our olive oil heating up in the pan. We're gonna throw some butter in there as well. Now, while our fish is cooking up over here, we want to get started on the sauce. And so what we're going to do for the sauce right here is we've got some broth right here. Now, this is homemade broth that Melanie made. You can use store-bought. It does not matter. But we're going to start by bringing this broth to a boil. Once we get it to a boil, we're going to whisk it in with our ingredients here. And we have mayonnaise, mustard, lemon juice, salt, pepper, and dill. And we're going to whisk that together. So let's bring this broth to a boil. All right, those look done. Now, this recipe here that we're doing is a recipe that we got from Brian, who you saw me out there fishing with today on his boat. So big shout out to Brian, because hey, he made this. We've used this before, and it's really good. The fish is done. We're going to set this aside over here. Broth is almost to a boil. This is ready. We've got it to a boil. So let's plate this guy up right here. And I'm not the greatest at plating up food, but we're gonna try here. And then we're gonna take our fish and we're gonna lay it right on top of that sauce right there. And just sprinkle it on top like that. Lunch is served. Not a bad job for an amateur chef. An amateur catch and cook chef. And you know what? It is such a beautiful day outside that I think we're gonna have to go eat lunch outside. It is so beautiful out here today. Hardly a cloud in the sky. And you know, I don't know that I've ever done Almaco jack on this channel, but we're gonna give it a shot today. That sauce is so flavorful, so savory. I'm definitely going to leave the recipe linked in the first comment and the description because you guys are going to want to try this. It is so good. Big shout out to Brian Landry. That Almaco jack is so firm. That is a really good fish. And you know what's cool about that is right now regulations are so tight out there that when you get into a bite like that, that's how you put meat in the cooler. Not much else we can keep right now in the state of Florida. So folks, if you enjoyed that offshore adventure, go ahead and shoot me a big thumbs up. Everything I'm involved with is going to be linked in the description below. Like I said, I am a licensed real estate agent right here along the Gulf Coast. So if you need to buy or sell a property, hit me up. All my information is linked in the description. You can see my recent sales. My real estate YouTube channel is linked in the description as well in case you want to see what's going on with the current market. So don't hesitate to reach out if you have any needs. Other than that, folks, we will catch you next time.